All right, welcome back, everyone. We've got our. We're streaming one of the two play-in games tonight. This one, we've got Jeremy DiPaolo playing Yoda Communing versus Chris Wirfs playing ROPS. And what do we see here? I'm trying to see what these starting effects are. I see Walkling Squadron assignments.
We didn't hit it.
Oh, we didn't hit it. Interesting. I'm going to look that card up really quickly.
+1 generation for each system you control. He's playing a deck that I think Charlie built it originally for us, but like way back in set 14, 15, whenever Communing and the Watch Your Step stuff came out, he put together Yoda Communing that pulls Kessel and runs Kessel runs, and we just play in space. So it's a deck like we've kept updated for the past. I mean, how many sets is that at this point, right? Like, just build it, have a set, and like it's something we pulled out earlier in the week, and we were like,
very interesting.
That'd be good.
So this is just Yoda Communing, but it plays
Yeah, he's gonna pull
like almost
Commuter.
entirely in space.
Almost entirely, yeah. So double projection. Kessel runs, like I said, Levo, Kira. So like ping damage from those dudes.
Cool.
And then Wirfs obviously running a non-standard ROPS.
Yeah, it looks like
So he starts the mob points combo, the ROPS effect.
And looks like Insignificant Rebellion is
entire legion of my best
there.
troops also.
Oh, entire legion?
Yeah. So he's running the Arsings blasters in there too.
Oh, so the mob combo gets the
No, he
entire
starts
legion.
he's got Moment of Triumph on top, but that should be the spot on Insignificant should be over there.
Yeah, so significant.
So Insignificant,
Mobilization
entire
point.
Legion, and mobilization points.
Oh, okay. So entire legion is that third effect back there.
Wirfs is playing dark against Sam playing light, so it's ROPS.
No, against Jeremy playing light.
Sorry, yes.
Okay.
Jeremy playing light.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So his light, the
the
Yoda
fun
Muting Kessel runs versus ROPS Blasters 9s.
Yes.
Which is exactly what I want in a sudden death playoff game.
This is this is gonna be nuts.
Right. Have they started or?
They're starting now.
Yeah, they just started.
I don't know what the guys doing for dinner.
Who's been in the chat all day? Anybody fun?
A lot of people have been in and out of the chat.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's been
Some good chat.
Great. Dorsch has been here all day. But a lot of people have been in and out.
So I actually played against both these games, or both of these decks in the Swiss. So this should be interesting. Wirfs is obviously running ridiculous 7 tricks, right? So there's 2 or 3 control set for stun combos. There's 2 or 3 force lightnings. I actually restraining bolted his 4-lom, and he still got me because he's running Janus to put stuff back.
So people were running Restraining Bolt today because that was something we expected to see a lot of and didn't see at all.
At all, huh? I ran bolts for both sides.
On stream, at least. Okay.
I mean, earlier in the week,
It seems like a good
we
card
had
right
bolts
now.
for both sides on every deck. And then Jeremy, obviously, I had a fantastic hand against Jeremy. I actually am one of his 2 losses. But he couldn't find ships against me, but he was able to set up with, Uncontrollable Fury came down on my Vader.
Oh, man.
Jin, Block to Drain, double projection, moving to attack position, a reacting Chewbacca type thing. So just all kinds of like weird space stuff.
And it looks like they still haven't realized that the Moment of Triumph and the Insignificant Rebellion are in the wrong places. But eventually they should figure it out.
It's better than I expected, so. Do you guys want our teammate of Wirfs to be on stream? I I gotta drop my stuff off.
Very
I'll be
good.
back.
All right.
Do you have a shirt? You need a shirt to be on stream.
No.
He's wearing a shirt. Yeah. This is new. I've never seen this mic before.
Yeah, it's worked really well all day. No one has to wear an uncomfortable headset for
Yeah, dude.
10 hours. And
Oh, but there's a package store, there's a liquor store that says like and their prices are outrageous. They are.
How late can you buy beer at CVS in Georgia?
Probably until I don't know.
Do you have a cutoff for that?
I can get it now.
Probably should just go get it now.
It was good before 10. I know I got it late last night. Late night. He said it was behind it around 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that goes to his hand.
right.
Probably 10:30. That's the start time? They usually start like a little bit after the
While we're waiting to get started here, I'm just gonna go ahead and got a few more of these things to do.
Get your read in.
Yeah, get the ad reads done. Are you a collector
Oh.
looking to finish your set? Maybe you want some information on when sets were released. Or how about photos of some of the old products and collector's items? Check out all of this information at StarWarsCCG.org and click Collecting at the top of the page. The PC is always looking for additional help. Become a playtester, help with card development, use your coding skills for GEMP development or fixing bugs, help with marketing, deck lists, creating content. No matter your skills, there is a spot for your enthusiasm for the game. Visit StarWarsCCG.org/volunteers to get in touch with us.
Can they start?
Oh yeah.
Okay. They were waiting for your okay.
Oh.
Oh, no,
we were waiting for them. And skills is a very strong word there because, as you can see, they let me.
Yeah, no, they let me do stuff.
They gave me a cool hat and a cool shirt. I saw a little bit of Jeremy's hand. He's got
Yeah.
a cannon, which is going to be big. I know he's running a rapid fire too, so like,
Yeah.
Wirfs tries to come down with some kind of tricks. That rapid fire into a cannon could derail. I only saw 3 ships when I was playing against Wirfs, so
Okay.
Zuckus and Mist Hunter, Boba Fett and Slave One, and Mara and Ship.
I think you've got to think if he's devoting so many slots to blaster stuff.
Yeah, 5 to 7 blasters. You got Forlom, you got Janice.
Not a ton of room for
You got
space.
Dooku.
'Cause- And you need enough Imperials to reliably flip the objective and keep it flipped. And, all that's that's already most of the deck. And you add all the blaster stuff in there, you don't have that much room for space. But we'll see. That looks like a prefect's office, probably.
I can't tell the sites apart.
Yeah. I'm getting a little bit better at telling all the generic sites apart. You'd think I'd be better at it, though, because they've been out for, 14 years?
The generic sites?
Or 24 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been doing that all day.
Well,
Just getting my tens wrong.
the prefect's office and the office, or whatever, the prefect's office and the
Street?
street
The street look
the
very
street
similar.
look exactly the same.
Yeah. I think the street is
city
like a
and
little
the
bit.
docking bay.
The actual street is more centered in the picture. There's the prefect's office is sort of like you're looking at one side of the street, sort of. But they do look a lot alike. There's the docking bay. That one I caught.
So he pulls. Rendili is the planet that he pulled with
With mobilization points.
mobilization points
Okay.
against me. He didn't pull Kessel. which is I don't know if he like knows about Jeremy's deck, right? So
Well,
like,
what would pull Kessel?
Moment of Triumph pulls either Iridu
Iridu or
or
Kessel.
Kessel, and Wirfs is running Kessel.
Oh, interesting.
MHT picked Dark, so the other matchup is MHT's ROPS against LC's QMC.
Okay. Just anyone who didn't hear that, just so everybody knows, for the other play-in game, which is also starting shortly, it is
QMC and ROPS.
Matthew Harrison Trainers
ROPS.
against
Sam Tashima.
against Sam Tashima's QMC.
Y'all are welcome that we're streaming this game.
Yeah, ROPS QMC. We might be here all night.
Okay, so
And these games are, in case you guys didn't get, these games are timed to an hour and 15.
Yep. Yeah. So for anyone who didn't hear that, these games will be timed to an hour and 15 minutes. Give the play-ins an extra 15 minutes to decide things.
yeah, and that match is tomorrow too. They'll get an hour.
Yeah,
15
matches
minutes per game.
tomorrow will be the same way.
Oh yeah. Lenny's going all day.
You're a machine.
So, will Dan's head explode if they end up losing?
Probably.
He was had a shoe on his foot. It's
dude?
it's still
You
the
coming?
14th. No one's scoring.
Yeah.
Which game are you watching?
This is Wirfs and Jeremy. Yeah.
Hop in.
Wirfs and Jeremy's playing. Winner gets in.
Winner gets in. Wirfs is on ROPS, Blasters, Nines. Jeremy's on Yoda, Communing, Kessel Run.
And we're joined now by Justin Desai.
Yeah, dude.
Hi guys.
Just want to get comfortable, you know? So how'd you feel playing today?
It was like all the games are really tight.
Yeah.
A lot of focusing is required. I punted against Joe like very badly.
That was game 7.
It was game 7, so it was demoralizing. Got paired up against a teammate, but he had to do the playing. But I felt bad for a second, but then I was like, no, like you would still do this. Like proper teams would still not knock each other
Yeah.
out. Like you'd be like, okay, let's both get to 6 and 2. Like that's pretty reasonable there.
Yeah, we were hoping it would play it out a little differently.
Yeah, it felt like all the pair downs created no one actually got knocked out.
Yeah.
Like in the last round.
Yeah, I guess I
So Jeremy pulled out his own Kessel, probably not realizing that Wirfs actually plays his own Kessel. So that's going to get converted at some point.
Wirfs also plays Kessel in ROPS
Yeah.
just in the deck.
Well, it pulls it. The Moment of Triumph. If you don't pull Iridu, you pull Kessel.
It pulls a Raidu or Kessel.
I don't know what you're blue for.
I don't know, man. I thought you were on design.
There's a Hard Rock Cafe. It's probably the price.
All right, so there's a Grimtosh, right?
I think it pulls a Raidu or Kessel, but the PC made like the virtual Raidu, which does cool stuff, and like everyone kind of ignored that it could also get Kessel, but it can.
I know what it does. I played against the deck. Either that or Wirfs cheated, and I
No,
think he
it definitely
vacates that
does.
win, and I get it.
I forget
Did you
that,
lose your
but
last round?
definitely does.
I lost to Wirfs in game 7 to get eliminated. To this deck.
It felt good. It feels good to top it again after.
Yeah. I bet, like, it felt especially good going 5-0 and then.
Yeah, the worst thing in Star Wars is any card game is 5-0 into 0-3.
Yeah.
Second worst is like 0-2, but at least 0-2 is like I might just think I suck.
Yeah.
5-0, 0-3 is like the world's against me. Like what can I actually? Like what's actually happening?
Question everything.
So Greg's in from your guys' squad.
Greg's in. We got 2 playing.
Oh, Sam and
Sam and Jeremy.
Jeremy. I'm still rooting for Wirfs. Always team Wirfs for what it's worth.
I mean, that's reasonable. Wirfs a good guy.
What's it called? Moment of Triumph?
Yeah. I don't believe you don't believe me. When have I ever lied to you?
Read that card.
It just pulls a Raidu, and you're like, alright, cool, whatever. You knew what set it was in. That's. Oh, you're looking at deck.
Level 3, when you go down by the bar. You can get there from here. It's kind of complicated. I don't know.
And there's one of the.
It's quicker to go back up the way that way.
Don't think I remember off the top of my head what that smuggler card does. It's been a while.
Pulls a Kessel pulls a
Kessel,
Lando.
or Kessel Run. I don't think it pulls Kessel.
Yeah, sorry, Kessel Run. Lando. Or pulls a card off of the shield.
Yeah, like they stack it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's he pulling Kessel?
Do we know what the other matchup is?
You pull a.
Did
There is
MHT
no
pick?
other. MHT picked Dark.
Oh yeah, but
So Rob's
yeah,
QMC.
that's Yoda can pull Kessel.
Yeah, Yoda
that's
pulls
right. I
Kessel.
always think he can just pull 2/2s, and I forgot that only the 2 dark icons are the requirement there.
Did MHT
Charlie
play
won.
Charlie? Yeah.
What do you like?
Well, Charlie like Coach Sam, so we'll see.
See how it goes. I coached MHT. Charlie 5-3 again this year.
Yeah, dude. I feel bad because me and him split games early.
Right. Hayes beat Fred.
Fred scooped. Fred saw he was playing Hayes and just said, "I'm not doing that."
Oh, CCT.
Looks like
versus
Jeremy
Farm
just
deck.
gave up a verification here, and like if Chris wasn't aware of
Farm
all the.
CCT thing from like boomeranging back a year ago is pretty wild.
All of I feels like everything boomerang back this weekend from like Worlds last year.
The farm deck.
Also, the other problem with Hard Rock is it's past.
CCT disarm?
CCT disarmed.
No 0 hour today.
No, that's
Not a single copy.
I'm not,
Not a
surprised.
single one.
I'm a little surprised there wasn't
A
one.
little, yeah. I definitely expected there to be one.
It's
People are more
fine.
inclined to like look at a list from 2 years ago than look at a list from like an experimental one from the. There wasn't that much like standard shadow,
What standard shadow do you know?
like just the regular shadow collective deck. Like everyone played the droids,
Oh, okay.
like 3 of that in the top, and 3 farm.
I should not be cursing so much. I hate the droid deck.
Yeah, it's pretty lame. It's pretty.
I had
weird
3.
that, like 5 of a droid that comes to 7 is like a thing, you know.
This motherfucker.
Wow, we're on stream.
Wow.
It's fine.
Wow.
He goes, move face, pass. And then she's like, pass. Drop face, pass. She's like, pass. Like, that's how we're playing that game? That's how.
Did
This is-
MHT
I
take
told
the
you
right
it's a
turn?
fight. What?
Did he take the right?
It's just turn 1.
Gotta play right. Gotta play right.
No, that's not. Don't do that.
He's not doing anything out of the ordinary.
No,
That's
like,
how they
we're,
do it.
that's
Don't
how we're
move face
playing this.
pass, drop
Move
face
face pass.
So
you
pass
guys
is-
are doing
Drop
looks
face
like-
pass.
That's aggressive.
I mean, that's essentially the game that we were playing earlier, where you go.
So that's
It's fine.
Ray
That's
and
just- that's
Mirax
just-
on the Pulsar skate. Is that what that? Is that
I
what
mean,
went
he
down to
also the same
Kessel?
guy that
That seems
works with
reasonable.
Cameron.
That'll give him a smuggler at Kessel so he can pull cards off Kessel Run.
Yep. Start Kessel running.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know him, but and I mean, man, I miss Blue Moons. That's the bit. That was the first ever beer I ever drank.
What was it?
Orange squeeze in it?
What was the last beer you drank?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. It's just one day you were just like, nah,
That-
no more
you
of that.
know who got me drinking those? The girl from your wedding speech at Mike's wedding. Toast.
That was a good speech.
Yeah.
This is stellar commentary.
This,
Is anybody in the chat?
you're not getting this commentary anywhere else. I can't even see the chat.
Yeah,
See?
the-
25 viewers.
yeah,
25 people.
Fourth roll to your site comes down.
That looks like
Yeah.
city,
Chris
street,
is gonna pull his
something,
gig.
prefect's
Yeah.
office. That's what I think.
City. Yep.
City, street, docking bay, prefect's office.
Yep. From right to left.
Props in both games, but like, Wirfs is playing.
Wirfs is not playing Robs. Wirfs is playing
Wirfs is playing a worse
Kessel
deck
Run.
that happens to be
Like
built
that?
off Robs.
Yeah.
Kessel Run Communing.
Oh, is he
Kessel
playing
Run
Knights?
Communing.
So how does that?
Hmm?
How
He's
does
playing the
that work?
Rob's Knights thing.
You pull Kessel,
Yeah.
and then you play a Kessel Run. I don't know, man.
Then what?
I don't know what to tell you. You drain for 3. You pull the other 2/2. I think he plays 2 other 2/2s because there's the new one, the Malachor site or
Is
whatever.
it just space?
Just space, double projection, Jin, Lebo, and
Yeah, he did.
Kira.
What's happening in baseball right
They
now?
won, huh? Yeah.
It's like the 14th.
I thought it was
inning
odd
of
that they
the
put the
Astros
goggles on
game and nobody
to
scored
pop the
yet.
champagne.
There's
Is that normal?
4-lom down, so that's good.
Joe Buck's
Yeah.
in his-
4-lom's gonna start moving cards around. We're already got Grim touched.
I don't think champagne was invented the last time I won.
So Jeremy's deck is on stream. Jeremy's game.
Jeremy, yeah.
Sam's playing QMC against the ROPS.
Did you guys have any inclination there would be a playing game when you went to dinner?
No.
Did it matches the team?
We were ripping shots. There was a nice group of girls sitting on the table
And
next
no
to
doubt
us. I was trying to
MHT
talk
was
to.
getting really wasted.
No, like I felt bad for a split second.
So just Forlom.
Even if you.
Well, he can draw with impunity now, right? He's grabbed the Grimtosh. There's no way Jeremy's playing two Grimtosh.
Yeah,
No,
you
like,
know,
Right?
Except if you're
Like at
Kessler.
X1, X2, like you would do that 100%.
I like that your nipples are hard.
Fraternizing with the enemy.
You just came to sit down, man.
Yeah, you are kind of hard.
Thanks for crushing me.
Dude, I've been fighting with the fucking
I mean, I know.
Coke
All-time,
for
you're
like
an all-time leader now.
a month now.
Copy.
I almost thought about calling you.
Soul possession.
I don't work there.
Like, I'm glad that you and Joe. I'm glad
Won't
that
let me
I'm glad that you
I'm
and
such
Joe
a
both
happy
made it.
credit because I'm going on
Because I envision
You're
my
seeing it happen.
team inside, but like you and Joe in the finals.
5 bits.
That'd be a good one. My game had blundered against him today. It was like all of like I couldn't like add right.
So what is
was
so?
like-
Was this like game 8 though?
What is the difference between Dark Castle and Light Castle? Right. So Dark Castle, you need
Just like I mean,
Light needs 6 ability to draw Battle Destiny,
and then
and Dark
the
ships
drain
deploy -1.
and I
And
don't
you
think
don't
light
get-
has the drain
Yeah,
plus
Yeah,
one.
you don't
Dark
drain
Castle.
+1 anymore.
Although I don't know what the light virtual castle
He's like,
changes.
I'll be there.
There's something on that that says like for remainder of game.
There is. You're right.
Same as like my deck, it was on the table. Like all the stuff was just.
Is there
I
a
played
game
with the
on the stream?
Light castle.
but tomorrow you'll be refreshed.
Yeah,
and
it says for remainder of game.
We're literally commentating right now in front of you.
Stream commentator.
You're not helping anybody.
So is
helping your team.
Steve's conversation about his restaurant.
Is it the Jeremy game?
Yeah, Jeremy Wirfs.
So yeah, the light side Kessel virtual says for remainder of game, Kessel run can't be canceled.
Okay.
It's immune to all
I mean,
turret
that's-
stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you lose the drain plus 1 when it's converted. So light's only draining for 2 there now.
But I mean, if it was Light Castle anyway, he would be draining for 3, but ROPS would make it -1 anyway. So
Yeah, that is true. Because now it'll be 2, but Rops won't be reducing it.
yeah, I mean, he would get a couple in now before Wirfs flips if he flips.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only running the like.
Well, and the reason why Rops wants to deploy that system is because they get good stuff from the text on the
Yeah.
dark version,
Yeah,
with like ships deploying -1 and stuff.
yeah, that -1's pretty good. But I mean, I don't think Force is gonna be a problem in this game because Jeremy's gonna pull out Malcor and Camino.
I was gonna.
It is tempting to like.
I was
win
gonna
his
leave
money.
Vegas, and he was like, "Just come, like, don't leave Vegas. Like, come, like, live with me and my buddies downtown, and like, we'll figure something. We can get a job." now.
There's Luke coming down.
He was playing Poker Face like I did, and then like.
So Ray, Luke, Mirax,
I went home for Christmas.
Luke on his ship.
And does he
have a- is that
a device or a weapon?
No, that's just the 5. So
Oh, is that
Luke ship,
Yeah.
Ray, Mirax ship.
Now, is Jeremy receiving any instruction from you guys via a probe?
Oh, man.
As it struck the
Listen.
Star Wars CCG community, the way it struck chess and
Can I-
poker,
wait,
and
can I-
also
How do you?
Can I
competitive
plead the
passion.
5th?
How do you think I
Also,
qualified?
the fat bear poll.
Because we were told to keep it on topic. This is
How do
very
you
on
think I
topic.
qualified
How are we
for the
addressing?
OCS?
How are we
anal
addressing
probes
anal
for
beads?
CCG? We have tournament advocate Chris Sean Paul right here to step in. and talk.
involved in this tournament.
We're
That's how I
we're
qualified for the
we're-
OCS.
we're taking a deep look at it.
Our versions.
It's a really shaky
involved in this
situation.
tournament so
So
far.
we're doing all we can to really get up in there and figure out what we need to do.
Tomorrow deck checks are a little different. Chris has got gloves.
All right, so we see Luke come out on red 5, but still no Kessel run.
Consummate professional.
I'm ignoring you.
Dude, you've been doing this for 9 hours today. How are you still keeping a straight face?
I've been doing this for 11 hours today.
They're like 2 turns in. MHT's got 1 guy in Relative, Eric on Relative, P is still at the docking bay, and Sam is
Alright,
still
there we see.
2 guys on.
Is that the Emperor Forseer coming down there?
It
with,
is.
with
He's
Janus?
playing the Forseer.
He's playing the Forseer with Janus Grijatus.
There's the Grand,
Grand Inquisitor. So we're gonna see a flip, I would guess.
Yeah. Because Janice only goes there because he's cheap.
And you move, flip, move.
Yeah.
Wirfs is playing dark, right?
Wirfs is playing ROPS. Against Jeremy's.
ROPS is a
Yoda
questionable
Communing.
name for what he's playing.
Yeah,
This is nines.
It's not really.
That's what we call it.
Yeah, it's not really ROPS and it's not really Yoda Communing. It's a nines deck with the guns and it's
Macro Scan V. You're gonna want to look that one up.
Macro
Pay
scan.
1-4 or pay X-Force. Look at the top X. You can put them in use pile or back or something.
Yeah, you get to pay X Force, look at the top X cards, choose one, put it in use pile, and the rest go back in the same order. So if you like pay 2, you get to look at the top 2, put one in use. It's an easy way to track your deck.
Yeah.
You can end up paying like 4 if you know what's going on and like,
Yeah, it seems like
move something.
It seems like a good way to track your
Right.
guns around after the drop errata.
Yeah,
I played it against this deck so many times with Wirfs. It was so. It's
That
just
seems
a
terrible.
nightmare.
I played against this in Game 7. Yeah, it's a little different because like Vader, D-Lots isn't going to do much in this game. Dooku's not going to do much in this game. Do you know if he's running the Infiltrator?
I don't think so.
Okay, so like Maul's going to drain for 2, potentially.
Actually,
You can pull it up.
yeah, I'll see if I can pull up his list.
I didn't see an Infiltrator. I only saw 3 ships.
What do we call this?
9s?
Yeah, nines. That's his space package is
Yeah, yeah,
Fett,
those are the 3 I
Mara,
saw.
and Zuckuss.
He
Yeah.
has 5
It's
guns.
interesting. The macro scan.
crazy to me, like, this-
Bill, I think the macro scan is interesting. I'm just thinking about
Well-
like late game, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you have an Aura's Blaster in your deck. You only have like maybe 4 cards in your life force.
Yeah.
You activate 2,
That's a bad time, but okay.
but like you activate the first 2.
I feel like
you,
you're losing the game at that point.
Yeah.
you activate. Maybe they have 3. You don't know. You activate 2. You use the 2 to look at the other 2 cards in your reserve deck.
Yep.
Right. Like take one of them, put them used, and then you can use the once per game recirculate, and then just activate the rest. And I guess that doesn't really work.
No, that's not helping you at all.
No, it's not helping me.
Why
at
is
all.
that a circumstance that you're thinking about?
No, I'm just thinking about like how could you abuse?
It's a crazy card.
Like you
Hi,
get
Ray.
to look at a card. Put
What
it
you
on
can
your-
do is activate down to 1,
How's it going?
Yeah.
play your 7, Force Lightning somebody, recirculate.
Wirfs
Yep.
Force Lightning to my Mace Windu so many times, dude.
So I had a stack against Wirfs. I came down with, because I knew
Yeah.
what I was doing, right? Or what I was looking at.
Hypothetical.
Not that what I was doing.
Yeah.
I came down with Mace, Qui-Gon, Kit Fisto, I think is the guy I played, and like Leia with gun, and I was just like, all right, cool.
Projection on the.
Yeah.
Is that the street?
Yeah. Projection on the prefect's office. It looks
Okay.
like. I think the street is the 2 over to the right.
Yep.
But yeah, that same thing happened where he was just like, Force Lightning, one of them, pass turn, Force Lightning the other one.
Do something.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, Chris is not going to go to space until he is absolutely positively sure that he can do something.
Wow.
I mean, Chris has played so many games with.
I
this-
think if Chris
this
doesn't,
stupid deck.
I think if Chris doesn't go to space, I don't know what he hopes to
Well,
accomplish.
he can.
Well, he's going to go to
because-
space, but he's just
He'll
going to
go
wait
late,
until he's got
yeah.
the nuts,
I
or
know
he's
that-
got like 3 9s tracked, and he's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no, no, sure, but he's got to go to space.
Well, he's got to watch for
eventually.
cannons. I feel like his better play is to like hold 1 or 2 ships for late game and just run away from cannons.
He's got to bait out the cannons, and then he'll just
Yeah.
do his thing.
That's pretty much what I did against Jeremy. I was playing 2 ships today, so like, come down, clear one guy, get cannoned, and then go somewhere else.
He'll probably. Who's at the system? Luke and who else? Is that? Han?
It's Mirax and Ray on Pulsarscape.
There's not. I mean,
So he's got interesting plays here, right? Because you need a smuggler at Kessel to take cards off of Kessel Run. So if you set for stun Mirax before the move phase, like that sets you back a turn.
Yep.
I don't know if Chris is gonna be. I mean, he's running 3 of them, but I don't know if he's confident enough to like use one right now. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
he lost a gun already. That's a big thing. There's
Yeah,
one in his
he lost
left.
the gun. He got Grimtosh already too.
Lost?
Used,
Okay.
and it got grabbed.
I was gonna say if he got Grimtosh lost, that he might just concede. But
I know. That's why I was like, Jeremy played it. I was like, ah.
Yep.
heart attack. Jesus. Am I gonna like find if I say Jesus on stream?
Yes,
Okay.
we've said worse.
Okay. Like Chris Wirfs or like.
Yeah,
Okay.
a couple times. I mean, he's playing.
Yeah.
I need to find my. It could be Wirfs / it's Wirfs fancy card that he made me for beating him at Endor.
I tried to trade for it, but somebody said it was the worst deal they've ever heard.
Oh,
So
jeez. And I thought the anal beats puns were bad.
is that the like if you control a system, activate +1?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh Jesus.
+1 for each system you control.
I don't know that
I'm
I was
pretty
running that in our version of this, but Jeremy wanted to build his own list, and so like I'm really happy for him that he made it top 8 or at least to the playing
Close.
game like
Close
with
to
those
it, yeah.
lists, right?
Are we gonna see like Weather Vane come down too?
No Weather Vane.
Thank God.
Castle runs, I think, is the most
Yeah.
ridiculous thing, and then like Kira to ping when you drain, and Evo to ping.
Weather
happens if
Vane.
both Kiras are-
Weather Vane, I think you only really want to play if you have a deck that really spreads and can get like 3 or 4 drains in a turn. And
Well, Chu beat the crap out of me with Weather Vane today.
I don't know. What
The
it
hidden
seems
base.
like a really
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
card, but
Small but pretty major detail. Wirfs plays Castle.
Yeah, it's on
no,
the table.
It's on table.
Oh, it's already. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
He
yeah, I
already
missed a little
converted.
bit. I missed a little bit.
yeah.
Do you guys know where the restroom is?
Yep, directly to your left, all the way down, or left, then a right, all the way on the end there.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you
ma'am.
so much.
I just feel like this is a uphill battle for Wirfs.
It's weird because like
Yeah.
you get Luke's retrieving one that Wirfs is probably paying. I don't know where battle order is if there's a battle order.
It's a deck that's doing a lot of damage and a lot of retrieval in space, which probably is not what he was expecting when he saw Yoda communing. I don't know if he had done, the recon work to know that this was the kind of Yoda communing deck it
Well,
was.
I would
but-
assume so. He's
I
just
think
got
so.
the Inquisitor sitting there on his own.
Well, I mean,
Well, I'm
because
sure
it's
now that he
elder
has
Yoda
seen the
community, too.
Kessel and the Kessel run, and he's verified the deck a couple of times, he knows what it is now. But at the beginning,
But he didn't pull the Kessel right away, so I
Yeah.
don't know if he had activated it or he was like consciously waiting to convert.
I mean, I think when you see the stupid effect, you're pretty
Yeah.
certain that it's a space deck. Now that's just
Sure.
me, but
well, there are I think plenty of Yoda communing decks that'll play squadron assignments.
I'm not talking about squadron assignments.
But yeah, when you see that other effect in there, it's like, like this is
And
this
here we
is
go.
different.
There you go.
But,
Merit in ship.
yep, the Decimator.
Yeah, and so
Sorry, I'm just gonna reopen the list.
yeah,
But I
Nine
don't,
systems?
I don't, I yeah, don't like read stuff off the list. Just like I don't want to. I
There's
don't want to be.
Vader
I don't want to
piloting.
just because I don't want to sit here and do a book report. I want to talk
I
about what's
wanna do a
happening
book
on the
report.
screen.
It's 1-to-1, and yeah.
I have.
so Choke Vader's piloting,
Oh,
And there's Tarkin.
and that's Tarkin
So
non
three destinies. Oh, not Tarkin non-V.
Tarkin non-V.
So 2 destinies and canceling a destiny.
I'm
And
assuming
I
he's not running one of each.
I
he's just
think at
running the
this
one, yeah.
point, Jeremy's only drawing 1 destiny there, so it's gonna be canceled.
I'm
he
looking
still
for more
gets the destiny
fireworks than
to
that.
attrition, though. That's the thing.
No,
No, that's
if
retrieval,
you're
Luke.
if
No, isn't Padme on there? I thought you
No.
said Padme.
No,
was-
Ray.
Mirax and Ray.
Ray, okay.
So and even then you wouldn't get the attrition destiny. You
'Cause if
need you need to have attrition in order for you to add a destiny to
Yeah.
it.
Can you just put that on record? Walsa said I was wrong.
If
That's
if
always
the
been the
destiny
rule.
gets canceled, you can't attrition. But if the destiny is 0, like from
Exactly.
Zuckus, you still can get attrition.
Then you still can.
Okay.
But in Tarkin's case, he cancels the draw.
Yep.
So I took Howard and
Non-V Tarkin
Set for stun coming down.
for stun on.
Chris probably knows his entire deck at this point.
Yeah, he drew up again,
Yeah.
so grab set for stun. I think that's the right
That's a good
play.
grab.
Maul strikes will get Luke.
So
That-
now
and
it's
that's-
just Ray and Mirax?
Yeah, and that's actually really big because he can't rapid fire a cannon now.
Yep.
He doesn't get Luke's forfeit.
Yeah.
Is it Red 5V or R2 and Red 5?
R2 and Red 5.
Okay, so he also doesn't get the opportunity to lose
Pay his
that.
turn, huh?
No, macro scan.
Oh,
I would assume so. There's no way he's ending his turn.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Did not grab the set for stun.
I mean, I feel like it's a good grab, but there are other good cards to grab.
No, he wasn't. He didn't have his grabber out.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
That's a misplay.
yeah.
I feel that though.
Because otherwise, what's going to happen now if it's not grabbed?
Chris just gets to
He's just going to get it back with Insignificant Rebellion.
There's a 9 and a 5. Jeremy's Destiny gets canceled.
That's plus 2. So it's a 9, 14, 16.
Do you guys know how to get to the parking garage?
Straight ahead.
Oh, this way?
Yes, ma'am.
You're just directions guy.
Yeah. I paid attention to this place, apparently.
Yeah, but that's a 16, just the Destiny.
Yeah, the
The
ship,
ship is power
5.
5. I think it's got 1 spot for a pilot.
Yep.
So
Well,
3 more.
no,
Vader's
doesn't
adding 2.
Pulsar Skate have... Oh, sorry, you mean...
Yeah.
Uh,
24.
So 24 for Dark.
Ish.
And I think Light
What, 3,
has...
4, 5, 6, 7? 7.
I think 9.
3 for
'Cause
Ray.
Does that have 2 pilot slots?
Yeah.
So 3 for Ray, 2 for Mirax, 2 for the Pulsar Skate itself.
7.
So
Are they-
20, I think like 28 to 7.
the guns are already on the X-Wing,
Is that
right?
what we said?
Because there's 5 cards there.
16.
Yes,
16,
that actually does look like
No, we
guns.
said 20,
Yeah.
24 to 7.
Yeah.
So then that play of
Yeah,
getting
Sephiroth
Luke
Sun-
out of there was so much better.
Yeah. No, that was...
And Kessel Run's gone.
That was huge.
No, that won't be gone.
Yeah, no, it's
Someone's
not.
picking it
It's
up.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, they gotta figure
we
that
need an
out.
active judge. If
I think they
they're
We
figured
gonna-
have
it out.
one. Casey, right?
Yeah.
Well, hypothetically.
But I don't.
They're catching it.
Okay.
He just can't take it off. That's...
Yeah. 'Cause the dark system that's currently on top says if you control Kessel Run is canceled, but the light text underneath says for remainder of game Kessel Run may not be canceled.
Okay.
Yeah. Now
Which
Wirfs-
means that even if it gets converted, that
For
still
remainder of the
applies. It applies for the remainder of the game.
Wirfs must have had a goaded hand if he didn't go with Insignificant Rebellion and get...
he didn't do it
control.
against me either. I think he just kind of forgets that he can. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I mean, in Wirfs' defense, he is also playing ROPS 9s.
Yeah.
So there's so many other
So much
things
stuff
he's
going on.
focusing on.
And ROPS is definitely the kind of deck that can do so many really, really good things that you sometimes in the midst of battle can forget that there's yet another really good thing that you're allowed to do. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot my deck's even more broken than I thought it was.
Is that Falcon and Han?
Yep, Falcon and Han Solo.
Yeah, just
Luke back on
Like-
the
Where'd he come
back
from?
on there.
free.
It is Red 5, or R2 and Red 5.
Yeah,
so-
we know.
Sorry, I've never done this.
You're good.
Yeah.
Wedge on the Falcon also.
I mean, Vader and Solo are just going to be staring at each other, and one draws one Destiny, one draws another.
Honestly, I think if
Uncontrollable
Yeah.
Fury.
yep.
I thought there was demotion for a second.
Yo, I don't
Vader
think you-
can't be
yeah,
demoted.
You can't demote Vader.
So what, he gets pinged too now?
Yeah,
Thing
so
two.
at the end of his turn, if he doesn't battle and Luke is still on table, which I guess is key for this
Isn't it
because of
4?
Sephiroth Stun, it's
Ability
2.
4?
Yeah. Well, Luke's the only ability 4 guy right now.
So he gets hit by another control set for stun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can just Sephiroth Stun out of that.
Yeah.
Jeremy here is getting to
But
retrieve.
if you
with
do that though,
Castle
you're
Run? Yeah.
you're trading a unit of you're paying 3 and losing a unit of force in order to not have to lose 2 units of force. Like that's not a terrific use of
That might
Sephiroth
be
Stun.
wedge in
I think
ship,
you
not
Sephiroth
wedge
Stun
on
somebody if you're about to beat them down.
Yeah,
or
for sure.
something like that.
Is that
I don't,
what-
I don't
no,
think you
okay.
worry
There are
about
only
the
3 cards there, yeah.
uncontrollable.
Sorry, he just moved Wedge over, and it looked like it was.
Oh, actually, you might be right.
Yeah, Wedge and shit.
Yeah, he's splitting them up because I don't think he thinks Wirfs is gonna come down with
Yeah, he's gonna Castle Run here.
anything new.
He gets the pulse. He gets everything.
Everything back. So Ray, Pulsar Skate, Mirax, and Starting Interrupt.
Honestly, I think starting interrupt is the biggest part there. Most valuable card. So
Big if true. He can start more effects now. But yeah, Wirfs being able to get in space away from a cannon,
Yeah.
like drain for 2 at the Camino, plus the ground drains where he's draining for what, 1
Just one right
and
now.
1.
no,
Just one right now.
Projection.
Projection
Yeah,
over
but
there.
it's Janice.
Oh, with
and-
Janice, so
oh,
1
no.
and 1. Yeah, you're right. And 2 at Camino. So it's like 4 damage to like
I mean, something else
2
to...
or 3 damage that Jeremy would have to pay for, but Jeremy's also getting that
You get the retrieval.
Kessel
and
run
Luke
retrieval
too.
and Luke retrieval.
I think there's
and
3 Kessel runs in the deck.
Mhm.
At least 2.
Did you lose a system?
But
Yeah, so he's playing extra systems, and so like it's like a 2/2 system that doesn't you
Malachor,
don't need to put
probably.
you don't need to put it out now because it's just a drain of 1.
I mean, something else that's a little bit important is he's running Luke away, right? So, I mean, that Han and Wedge is vulnerable to Zuckuss here.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to find a way to draw an extra battle destiny.
yeah, I don't.
There's Lord
And there's
Maul,
Maul.
so he'll drain for 2 there.
It's going to be...
Yeah, if you're light side, I don't know that you're expecting to see Zuckuss and Rops, but like now,
Yeah, we're
but
way
of course
past
now
this,
not
dude.
Rops,
well, but like now that you've seen
Yeah.
all, of course, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, like all bets are off. There might be Zuckuss in here, but
I mean... Yeah. I think without Maul, you're not really thinking about Zuckuss because it's all Imperials. But also, if you see an Ara's blaster rifle,
Yeah.
you might not be thinking about much.
No escape for a control set for stun back.
So, potentially a Zuckuss beatdown without the Wedge next upcoming?
Probably not this turn, but
Yeah.
you just hold that. I mean, that's just like
It's a threat, you know? He
Yeah.
tries to, if he pays to drain for 3, or well, 2, because
Yeah.
distance, but
yeah.
nope.
he's
and that's the
moving
other
back
thing
in
you
front.
can do, just move over.
He's just like, come at me, bro.
Like I'm gonna cancel your destiny with Tarkin. I'm gonna set for stun your Wedge or someone, and
Well, if he sets for stun Luke at the end of this turn, he doesn't have to lose to uncontrollable fear.
Isn't it the end of battle phase or is it the end of turn?
In a turn.
I'd rather lose 2 force and set for stun somebody who's gonna help you like clear a bunch of stuff.
Ooh, excuse me. What's going on?
Making sure the right number of cards are in the used pile, and
Might have knocked something over.
Well, he's not moved right now.
Maybe he miscounted.
oh, I think he took back the move, possibly.
I was just kicking.
All right, he's gonna move over.
Yeah, maybe they just got something fixed by the judge.
I mean, that's why we got him.
Yeah.
They're sitting right there.
Active Judge would have been nice yesterday when I forgot that Legend limited attrition, but you know.
We hand it back your way. Okay, fine.
Jeremy pulling a Kessel run here with the best smuggler around. Are you trying to step out?
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's a quick break.
Can I go backwards,
He's
or
the
do you need me to go out?
best.
I'll go.
Do you mind if I steal your spot for me?
Go for it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna beer up.
So, I mean, Wirfs is in a really good spot here. It'll be interesting to see if, if Jeremy has the same tricks up his sleeve that Chris does, but something that he's not expecting. This is a game where everything we expect is out the window. I mean, ROPS 9 versus, I don't even remember what that effect is, but the BS that we're currently watching.
What's up?
I was just saying, Wirfs is in a good spot, and this is a deck of BS that we're currently watching.
Yeah.
Activation is not a problem for either player of this game. It'll be interesting to see if Jeremy can at all try and flip Wirfs. I don't know what it does though for doing that.
No, I wouldn't even bother trying to flip when you're just trying to limit damage.
Yeah.
Especially if you can get. So he's playing 2 cannons. So if you can get a cannon on Wedge's ship here,
That
seems
could be
pretty
huge.
good.
He did lose the rapid fire. He just got it back, but it's in his used pile. So that would definitely make it harder to get that cannon out. Unless, he's got the nuts and he's got it in his hand, or he was...
Hooray.
Yeah, he could have got it. Yeah, he could either have got it with Ray, or will deploy Ray and get it. Looks like Wirfs lost an Emperor or something. Looks like the top card of his lost pile.
2 emperors. Crazy person. He paid to drain at whatever system that is.
Yep. There's the Kylo.
There's Rebel Artillery.
What is Wirfs grabbed the Grimtosh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on in.
I can scoot over a little bit.
We're joined by fellow
Kessling,
new
can I get
allies
my-
team member
Yes, you may.
Michael Kessling.
All you new allies, guys.
Yeah, we're literally
There's a lot of us.
a third of the tournament.
Of
And
any
of course,
tournament.
we're playing 2 playing games. I have one other guy in, so.
Sam's playing game looks pretty promising.
Does it? Okay.
Sam seemed very confident going into that game, and I mean, part of it is the attitude. Not all of it, but just...
Sam's been playing that QMC for
A long
2
time.
years.
I hate it.
He knows all of the lines for that matchup.
Yeah.
Charlie was trying to give him...
Yeah.
Charlie was trying to give him tips, and Sam was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, dude, come on. Who's in day 1 or day 3?
Like, bruh, I got this.
Charlie lost to me. What kind of idiots lose to me? Actually, Jeremy lost to me too. So
Jeremy knocked me out of contention, so I'm very pleased that at least he got to 6-2 and
yeah,
is here. And he's one of my best friends.
Wirfs
So-
knocked me out of contention, so I'm not very pleased that he's there.
Both of these guys knocked you out of contention.
I know. And now here we are.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so
Scoot in, get
has
Lenny
a
behind
Kessel
us.
run occurred in this game?
4-man booth. 1 Kessel run has been completed.
one
yes.
was completed. We got the 4-man squad over here.
Mike is just off screen.
I don't need to be seen.
It's right there.
Just heard.
I don't need to be seen.
I work better.
I'm more of an audio only guy.
Yeah, you live in podcast world now.
Mm-hmm. Obligatory plug. Check out the Kessling run.
My favorite is when you do the reads for the Kessling run.
I prefer the Spice
You
Mines
do-
of Kessling.
you do it once and
we did
record
it
it.
That's
once,
pretty
it's
good,
recorded. It just gets spliced in by Jeremy. He's a wizard.
He's a wizard, both at podcasting and Star Wars cards.
Oh, he is going down.
Okay, I didn't expect him to go to ground at all. Not gonna lie
Princess
to you.
Leia V?
Princess
Yeah.
Leia V and
Rey.
Rey. Rey will
He-
get that cannon.
He might have left it on top when he peaked. I mean, if he hit it off the peak, that's nuts, you know.
No, but now he's kind of coming back though.
I don't know, man. This is a weird play.
He's
It's a
fighting on
weird.
ground.
It's a weird game.
Who's
Really,
it?
really
So
should've grown
This
Forlom,
doesn't make sense.
Forlom and Seventh Sister,
Yeah, maybe he's literally...
ninth sister.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
totally fine, man. I don't care.
What's happened?
Yeah, that's
when you play
unfortunate.
controls upper side.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe his only goal here is just to kill Forlom.
I mean, that's not a terrible goal.
When you drop Princess Leia and Rey and Fisto, it's not.
It's not Fisto. That's Chewie.
Yeah.
Chewbacca virtual.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smuggler,
Jesus.
Smuggler Chewie.
Yeah.
Power 7.
My bad. I thought I knew something about this game here. I made that mistake.
He's getting.
Well, he's power 6,
Yeah.
9.
She only adds a
13.
Destiny
7,
with
isn't
Hunter Vader.
Oh yeah, 14. So he's power 14.
So just the one Destiny, but yeah,
It's +1.
14
Right.
power and a Destiny that's +1.
This is where you'd like Vader on ground.
But
It's a
Drew the 4, that's a 5.
Is it a 4 or is it a 5?
It's by Smuggler's a 4.
Okay. Drew
And that's-
7, 8, 9, 10.
Isn't Ninth
Yeah.
Sister a 5 for
She's power
forfeit?
5. Yeah, forfeit 5.
So he doesn't have to lose Forlom.
depends on power.
No, that's 7 that he drew. Makes him 10, 15, 17. And Forlom can make somebody -1, so the power's not going to be an
Yeah.
issue.
No.
Yeah, no, he's
And you
gonna
got
keep
two
Forlom.
Yeah, keep
That's
Forlom.
huge.
That is pretty big.
However, Jeremy might flip him back. If he flies Luke over to Raltier, he flips him.
It's reasonable. I don't hate it.
Phase 2 to move over to Camino. I like that play. Wirfs is only getting a drain of 1 there.
Does not move Luke, though.
I think moving over to Raltier would have been the play, honestly.
He might have had to save 3 for the cannons on Luke.
Yeah.
I can't tell how much force he has,
Yeah.
dude.
I can't either. That's just
Yeah.
what I would think.
Yeah, and I mean, it's better to move Wedge and Solo away than flip him back right now because he's probably going to end up. Wirfs is going to end up flipping back regardless. There's no way that Jeremy can keep him on the 0 side.
Yeah. Yeah, with foresights out there, it's tough.
Yeah.
Because
Is that Pulsar Skate?
That's the Outrider.
I can't, dude. I need glasses, dude.
Dude. You get used to it after doing this a while.
So it's 1, 2, and 1?
Yeah, 2 from Mall, 1 in space, and 1 with Emperor Janus together.
Yep.
Through the projection.
Dooku and Zizor.
Yeah, that's not good. Don't even need Force Lightning or 7s.
Good old-fashioned power.
Yeah.
He's going to pay 1 to macro scan, right?
Well, you gotta
Or
pay.
he's gonna pay with
You
the
gotta
bubble.
pay 2. Yeah, he's tracking that 7 around. There's a Hoojix.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that play. You just force him to Hoojix.
I mean, it's cool because you spent what, 3 cards to try to kill Forlom. You didn't do it, but you killed one of his cards, and then you made him spend 2 more cards. And if he took that cannon, just saying, if he battles, he gets the first action. He can shoot that cannon.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, Jeremy spent 3 units of force, those 3 characters.
4, because the Hoojix too.
And the Hoojix also. So 4 units of force
For 3.
to get rid of 3 units of force.
Yeah. So I guess it's not great.
The Grant or the
I don't know if
the Ninth Sister and those 2 characters that came out
But
after.
I feel like he's
But-
going to deploy a character there.
Well,
no
but
matter.
but Jeremy's got all this retrieval, so changes a lot of the.
And you gotta
that
think-
may be a decent trade.
You got to think when you're playing this deck where you have to dedicate 5 slots to blaster rifles and multiple slots to force lightnings and set for stuns. You may not have
Yeah.
as many
You
personas,
don't
right?
have as many dudes, and
And you see like a sister go and the second copy of the Emperor and Vader's on table already.
something
Maul's on table already.
Also important, Tarkin doesn't say Battle Destiny.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
It says just drawn Destiny.
Okay.
So he's not going to get shot
So
out of the
Can is
sky.
not even
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Look at that. See, I would have made that play and been like, oh, okay, well, good game, sir.
See, I can read sometimes.
That's good. Just not cards on the screen, on the tiny screen.
No, I can read. I can't see though.
Okay.
yeah, no,
That's good.
there's no risk of that being shot down as long as Tarkin's there.
DeRoe's the
Actually,
best
a
card in the
really
game.
really good, really interesting meta play. When you expect
What
a
if
lot
you?
of cannons out
What
there.
if you demotion Tarkin?
I thought he did.
Honestly, I think demotion is not a bad meta play right now either.
Either you hit Tarkin or you hit Veers, and both of those are very popular targets that are good.
Well, you hit Tarkin, you hit Veers, you could hit Janus.
Thrawn.
If it's a deck that is
No good.
using Janus in place of Forlom.
Okay.
At least I hope he did. At this point.
Sam? Or
Oh, Kessler was out here 5 minutes ago and was like, Sam's looking good.
I think he got knocked out of space.
Ah.
But I think you could put it on Janus, so that way you have Restraining Bolt for Forlom and Demotion for Janus.
And he's playing, yeah.
If you really want to stop cycling droids and stuff like that.
Yeah, because Nines is such a popular deck.
Listen. Listen.
Yeah.
We're hoping that Nines won't be a deck anymore. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I have some CBT
Getting
power, right?
getting rid of drop definitely, or at least nerfing drop helped a lot.
Do y'all know which way it is to get Yoda?
Back that way.
Probably
Turn left and then turn right.
See, you're the directions.
Yeah, I know where I am too.
DeRoe's.
You were just quicker on the draw.
Uh-huh. Another Kessel run coming down. Jedi Love gets one of them.
All right, so second Castle run trying to do. So he's going to move the ships back this turn, but he's got to survive several turns.
This is where we see a Gravity Shadow for sure.
I mean, if he had it, he would have played it by
There's
now.
there's
I gotta
another
think.
ray. So many rays.
Couldn't tell what he took.
Yeah, no.
Is that how it goes every time someone takes a card? You're like, I have no idea what they took.
I mean, sometimes you can say like, oh, okay, I know this card is in here. Maybe he took that. Like the cannon. I thought he was going to take the cannon, but
Well,
probably
maybe he
probably
did,
good
and then
he
he's
didn't.
like, oh, Tarkin canceled it.
Yeah.
There they go back to Kessel.
Card down.
5 on top. That's nice.
But now he's got to take 5 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Sad.
Sag.
2 cards for.
Isn't it 6?
It's 4, 7,
It
and
is
a 1.
6. You're right.
I think there's a second projection out.
1 from Emp, 1 from Dooku. 2
Oh
from
right,
Maul.
I forgot about the one at
Yeah,
Janice's. Yeah, so
That was
6.
a macro scan, is what that was, and then he's gonna take the. It was a macro scan, so he could take something with Janice, which was Sever Stun.
Chris looks like he's in pretty good control of this game.
Yeah.
I feel it's just his game to lose.
So did he just use the once per game recirculate to?
No.
No, he used that a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he used it already, but he used 2 to look at the top 2, moved a big Destiny, left Control Sever Stun on top,
And
then
Janice.
used Janice to take it into hand.
He used his recirculate when he.
So where's his use pile?
He doesn't have one
It's
because
not
that was
his
the
turn.
end of
Oh, that was the end
Jeremy's
of the
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
He recirculated when he beat down on Ray and Mirax. There's a
So
red
we're
5.
here for 1, 1, 2, 2.
All wings. See, now I can see. Is that a Virgins?
Yeah.
Dear God.
We're all in on space, man.
See, Walseth, this is the deck you should have built. Like, it's better.
Here goes the cannon. There
That's
goes
Poe?
it's BB-8 in the X-wing. Yeah.
Okay. So Poe, shit.
Yeah. It's another that can have X-wing cannons. It's good.
Oh, I mean, and you need BB-8.
Yeah, you need it for map.
Not that I've seen any map.
It's a 7th sister.
Is that the drop and draw one?
Yeah, pay 1 to draw 1.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna chase
Walseth's
over
version is
Castle.
not better, Ray. Don't lie to him. Don't lie to yourself.
So Jeremy once again just gonna be doing.
So able to complete his Kessel run though.
Yeah. But
Is that Mirax that was stacked that he took back?
Yep.
There's an all wings
and
and
he's got the Kessel Run retrieval, but he's just retrieving 1 with Luke, and he could pay 3 for a drain of 1.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's not causing any damage.
Yeah, like unless he can kick Rops out of space or do enough on the ground, like I don't really love the position he's in right now.
Merce is just drawing cards.
Yeah, Wirfs has a healthy stack of Life Force too.
Yeah. And that uncontrollable fury, I guess, is
That's
like,
true.
It's like 2/3 of Jeremy's damage right now.
There's a control. There's a force on there.
Yeah, this is uncontrollable Fury damage.
Yep.
End his turn.
I think it's end of battle phase.
Yeah, I could have sworn.
No, it's end of.
End of move phase? End of turn.
I think it's end of turn.
Well, he
End
just-
of something.
if it was, that was wrong because he lost a card from his used pile, which he should have recirculated if it's end of turn.
Let's see. Yeah, it's end of turn.
Oh,
If Vader didn't battle and there was a force sensitive or better character for light on table. So yeah, no, it should be the same rules as Visage, where you recirculate first, then lose.
Retrieves the all wings combo. Transfer. What is that? 1.
probably 1. Yeah.
Yeah, one at Rendilli.
Probably a artillery coming too. Kick.
There's your artillery.
Yep.
Also grabbed.
What?
Is there a
Something special.
something special? Out?
It looks like he just topped something special though.
No, it's Master Move.
Yeah, that's something else.
Jeez.
Um,
Smuggler Lando.
What
He's
a-
got everything coming down.
Well, Smuggler is fantastic because you block a drain of 2, he gets swung at, and then you just take him back into hand and end the battle. So you get to block a drain for a turn.
No, I know. I just did not want to look at Watch Your Step stuff in Yoda Communing. There's a reason Watch Your Step says smugglers only.
There's Kira.
So he gets to ping one when he initiates.
When he initiates battle or force drain, yeah.
Page 2 moves away.
But he hasn't been force draining with Kira, so I don't think he's going to battle into that stack.
No. And I mean, it doesn't matter that he's draining because he's getting the ping for 2.
Well, he's getting a drain of 1, retrieval of 1, a ping for 2 with uncontrollable, a ping of 1 with Kira.
Well, he's not draining. That's the
You
thing.
got to drain or battle to get Kira ping.
This is not Lebo.
Oh, at Kira's site, you've got
we
a drain.
could see
Right,
Lebo.
yeah.
Lebo's in the deck.
Oh.
I'm telling you, man, this is a ridiculous deck. This is not the best matchup.
Yeah.
No. Normally, you're supposed to be able to shoot at Darkseid's ships.
Yeah.
Something tells me.
Shoot at ships,
I
not
don't-
have to take,
the
12.
Yeah, non-virtual premier
Destinies.
Grand Moff Tarkin from 28 years ago turned out to be a right answer.
Does he have Sorry non-combo? in his deck?
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be his only outlet out here.
Yeah.
Because he shoots the ship, forces Tarkin to cancel it, and then gets to shoot him in battle.
If you shoot if you're shooting in control phase,
Yeah, you can't even cancel that. Because Tarkin's during battle.
yeah, Tarkin's during battle. If you're shooting during control phase, it just works. The issue is like Darkseid's not going to let you be at the same system as them during your control phase.
Jeremy lost. It could be worse off the top, but uses Yoda to
Better get my
retrieve him. He's still got Mirex out, right? So he can like pull at the artillery and the it could be worse.
Yeah, but you don't need non-combo. Sorry for that. Like if he's got a combo.
Yeah, but imbalance cancels that.
Sure, but
Yeah, Wirfs plays in balance in this. Bless you.
I don't think I'm also not sure there would be a sorry combo.
Yeah, I don't think there would be either.
It's not a swingy lightsaber deck.
It's a pew pew.
It's a pew pew deck.
Just to be safe.
That's fun.
I also love this combo. There's 2 of them.
Just 2.
Just 2.
He opening handed against me. I assume he had 4. It's very rude.
Doesn't have it here. Deploys another character.
I don't know where it is. That's Boba Fett and ship.
Like I said, character.
Yeah.
Just in his ship, but it's still a character. Sorry. I mean, Wirfs is kind of just forcing his hand now.
Well, at some point Jeremy's got to split up, but I don't even know that you can.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to Ralt here. He killed.
You're not going to ground. I don't know. Like I guess you could go to Raltier just to flip him back, but then he just.
Well, you can't anymore. You're gonna clear any of
you
those.
had your
doom
one
stacks?
shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like.
And it would have been reasonable because do you need Imperials to flip Rops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been reasonable to flip him back when he did have the guy there.
Yeah, when he had the dudes to do it, you could maybe throw someone down against the Grand Inquisitor.
You also might have needed to save that forest in case Wirfs is like, yeah, first strike. And you're like, I can't.
But like even if you flip him back, you're not getting
It
a site.
lasts a turn.
You're not Yeah, it lasts a turn because you're not sticking at that site.
Wirfs lose another control.
Huh.
There's no way that was from hand.
All right.
Wirfs? Please tell me there was no way that was from hand. I mean, maybe Wirfs is at. Like,
Maybe he's
at this
got
point,
2
it
of them.
doesn't matter.
And doesn't want to get grabbed. Tree 1 with Luke. Pay 3. Drain for 1. How many cards are in his reserve deck?
He loses.
Artillery? That seems wrong. Oh,
I'm-
switch off? That also seems wrong.
That might be the card I just showed you.
Oh. No, he would have played it, I think.
I can't see what that is.
Oh, Phantom Menace.
Could be.
Phantom Menace AI?
Could be a Phantom Menace AI. I have no idea what card it is.
We're reaching. That's all we're saying.
I think I just normalize it being okay to say that you don't know what card that is, and move on.
We're making speculations.
That's what I'm getting paid to do, right?
You're getting paid?
No. Not at all. No, he's getting paid to do them reads.
Well, speaking of which, just a few of these to go. Star Wars CCG has, you ready for this, Bill? A private Facebook group.
Oh.
Facebook is a great place to interact with other players, share tournament photos, and trade, buy, or sell cards with other players or collectors. Visit StarWarsCCG.org and click on the Facebook private group link at the top right of the page in the social media links. Facebook is certainly a page that we have.
Yep. I'm surprised it's private.
There are some people on it.
Well, that's true. You gotta pass the test to get in. So join us. We talk about fun things sometimes.
It could be worse.
That is true. Our Facebook page could be much worse.
Yeah,
it could be.
It could be.
It could not have Chris Wirfs, you know.
It also has. Yeah. It also could be Wirfs.
But hey, if you're looking for an old Hollow Theater episode,
over me, really?
If you're looking for an old Hollow Theater episode, game stream, or deck tech video, the PC's YouTube page has all of these videos archived for your viewing pleasure. Visit StarWarsCCG.org and click on the YouTube link at the top right of the page in the social media links.
All right, so we saw some shenanigans while you were doing that read.
Yep.
I saw Wirfs macro scan for 1, find that it was a blaster, and just move it to use pile, which is cool. He drained for 2, which got it could be worst, which Jeremy can track around now instead of the artillery that he was probably tracking around before.
I feel like Wirfs is more happy to have the artillery though.
Yeah.
Grabbed.
Yeah.
Wirfs is less worried about reducing damage than he is.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this video more than a week or so in the future, you already know about the YouTube page.
Oh, look at that!
Because you're already there.
Great connection.
Yeah. My last ad read of the day. You ready for this?
I want your best announcer voice.
All right. Did you know you can support the Players Committee with your existing Amazon purchases?
I did, but
simply shop using smile.amazon.com while supporting the Players Committee, Inc., Morrisville, PA, and a portion of your purchases will automatically be donated to the PC, and you don't have to change any of your behavior or what you're shopping for or anything. You just put that in, and the PC gets a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy on Amazon, just your normal everyday purchases. It's pretty cool.
I've supported them an embarrassing amount. Great reads.
That's it for the ad reads. What was your favorite ad read, chat?
I was just mesmerized by Jeremy spinning the card with his one hand, so sorry guys. This one moving back.
It's like Ray, if you think my ad read voice is good, you should see me at Passover Seders. I get really into it, reading the Haggadah.
Oh my god.
I went to a Jewish wedding a couple
Moses
weeks back.
went to see Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go."
I don't want to know how that
just,
joke ends, dude.
No, it's just.
That's not even the joke. That's just the.
What was the story?
Which one?
What you were just saying?
I went to a Jewish wedding a couple weeks back, and I had no idea that there was that much drinking involved.
There's so much drinking.
Yeah.
There's so much drinking, so much dancing. Property destruction.
A lot of table pounding.
Yeah.
I was responsible for lifting somebody up in a chair.
Yep. That'll happen. If you're an able-bodied man, you will be asked to do that at a Jewish wedding.
We picked up the groom, who was a solid 215 of muscle.
Nice.
I don't know what Wirfs is doing. It looks like he's doing the classic ROPS site shuffle. He just moved everyone to the right one, and
yeah, well, you got to spend your force at some point.
Classic ROPS.
Just move around. You do a little.
Everyone's free.
Do a little street hustling.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
I mean, he just moved
Dooku and Lord Maul. I don't know
Swap 'em.
why, but he's in a playing game and I'm sitting here.
I think it's because of his nice beard, honestly.
The beard?
Yep.
That'll do it.
She wears short skirts, you
Where is that
wear
come-
t-shirts. She's cheer captain and
All right,
you're
listen.
on the
You
bleachers.
had, you had the good voice, and then you went Taylor Swift. That's not good.
But you
It's
knew
not
it
good.
was Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I love
Of
Taylor
course,
Swift.
of course.
Me and her are besties. T-Swizzle.
Okay.
You definitely had a poster growing up.
Yeah.
Growing up, how,
Yeah,
how
growing
young
up.
do you think we are? Like,
28-year-old
she's younger
Bill.
than we are. Like when I was 10, I did not have a poster of an 8-year-old on my wall.
28-year-old Bill. I'd probably
Right?
I would not be surprised if there was a Taylor Swift poster in the house that I lived in when I was 28. So
When you were 28,
Yeah.
maybe. Because she would have been like,
Like
well, like
40 years ago?
when I was
Yeah,
28,
no,
she
no.
was like 25.
that was a solid 15 years ago. Not quite that old.
So yeah, so Bill, this is the this year this tournament marks the 27th annual World Championships
That's
for Star
silly.
Wars CCG. The concept of Star Wars CCG Worlds is now too old for Leonardo DiCaprio
That's,
to date.
yeah.
It's
That's where
wild
the
to
joke
me.
was going.
It's wild.
I have probably played in 20 of them at this point, which is weird. That's a lot.
You have played in more of them than I have been alive for.
That's Jesus.
I've played in 5 or 6.
5 or 6. So I played every year
I'm trying
from
to remember. I played in 15, 16, 17, 18. Didn't play in 19 because that was the year it was in Europe.
Yep.
20 it was online.
20 was online.
And I don't remember if I played that year or not.
You would have had to play 2 weekends in a row.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Okay.
Played last year in 21. So I've played in 5.
I played in 2, 3.
Jeremy Communing peaks and picks it up with Ray.
I skipped 4 because I
Trace
went to
with Lou.
college orientation.
Drains for 1.
I'll let you do that. Nobody wants to hear about how old I am.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
I've been to the past 3. That's all.
I do
can
want to
say.
figure out how many I played now. So
Yeah.
Looks like Jeremy's gonna move over. I don't even know if they can hear me.
let's count.
Ran out of fingers to count on.
Listen, this is very difficult.
Is that looks like there's a we're in attack position on the top. Bill is trying to count how many worlds he's lost.
Yeah. How many worlds I've not made a day 3 in, Ryan? Joined now by day 3 participant Ryan Jellison for a very short time.
No.
How many times I've
You made me lose count again, but that's fine. I think it's 10. I think I'm on 10.
in more worlds than
That's
I've
fine
been
because it was a
alive
foolish
for.
endeavor from the start.
I think I'm on 10.
Yeah. He's old.
Nah, but
No, I don't quite beat how old you are, I think.
I am older than Bill though.
I think I got 17. I
I'm
think
16,
seven-
so
No way.
yeah,
You're 16?
I am. Played my first worlds when I was 14.
Jesus.
Man.
Which was online world.
So I feel like I came back to Star Wars CCG 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Which like feels like yesterday to
I was
me.
8.
I still feel like the new guy here.
Luke,
That was half of your lifetime ago.
Yeah.
Luke has been set for stunned.
God.
God.
Luke has been set for stunt again.
So that means he doesn't lose to Uncontrollable Fury this
Doesn't
time.
I
lose
think
to
Wirfs
Fury
was trying to
unless-
see if he could get Luke to move over to Raltier and then set for stun him, because then he can't redeploy Luke until he moves the guys over.
Clever.
See, I pay attention.
Yeah. No,
That would have been good.
Play.
We were trying to flip, and
Yeah.
we got him boned. This is the second time I would have gotten boned, because I would have tried to shoot the cannon at Tarkin.
Yep.
I've gone 4-4 in every Worlds I've attended.
That's consistency.
Yeah, that's not bad. I went like 2-6, 3-5 in my first couple, and
For years, I went
then
5
figured
and 3.
some things out and started to be sort of average. But
Didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Wirfs is running really low on life force. That looks like sub 10.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could go grab.
I
a
don't know.
Lexus
I don't know
gun if
how
we
low
want.
Jeremy is though.
Chris's sleeves just make it look like
Yeah.
he has less. There's the it could be Wirfs.
It could be Wirfs on Wirfs train.
Loses one. Best smuggler, maybe?
Yep, best smuggler.
He's
A few
the
maneuvers
best.
was under that.
Around.
He finally got the control set for stun grabbed.
He's moving Luke somewhere. Oh,
Yeah,
jeez, but why?
Shuffling guys around Raltier. Oh, I think because
He
he's
needs to
trying to.
spend for
Is he
it.
trying to get? No,
Yeah,
he's still
I
leaving.
think
He
he's just
still has
spending
Maul
force.
by himself. I thought maybe he was trying to get like.
Well, so if
Like
if
Imperials at at all four.
oh no, I think it's Jeremy's tracking that it could be
Doesn't even
worse,
have
right?
enough Imperials to do that.
Yeah.
If Jeremy's tracking that it could be worse. So
Oh,
if
so
he does
you
the
set it
2
up-
on Maul, you set it up
yeah.
to be a bunch of ones.
So
and
the
that way you
one,
push
the
one more
first,
damage.
the first projection site, he's got Maul, so it's
Yeah.
+1. The second projection site, he's got Janice and the Emperor, so
Yep.
it's +1. So now those are all just four
so it's
drains
4
of 1
drains of 1, which it could be worse. Can only stop 1 instead of 2.
instead of 2. That's pretty smart.
Smart play by Wirfs. I mean, there's a reason he's there, and we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm 16, and
16. You know,
God, why are you why are you
just-
here?
Just speechless.
Like, go take your
all I
driver's
got.
test.
I have my license. Had to rent the hotel room under a fake name. Just to get
Oh
here.
man, that's impressive.
No, I'm joking, of course.
16. You were born when I was in college.
2005.
I probably played
Yeah,
my
I
first
know,
Worlds
you
at
were-
16 though,
Yeah, the
because 2002 I was 16.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's weird to be at Worlds as
No,
a
I know,
16-year-old.
but-
I'm saying it's weird for me to be having a conversation with a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I never do that.
I'm 16, yeah.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law is like 29, and that's the youngest person I talk to on any kind of regular basis.
I was gonna say, I know Jared. I recognize the name, but like Jared's
Jared,
an
what's
old
your
guy.
name?
Jared.
And Instagram potential.
Yeah, like
whoa.
16. I have an 18-year-old daughter. Exactly.
I will
like-
put a stop to this.
Hey, I turned 17 in 2 months.
Does
Stop
she
this.
have an Instagram?
I know she has an
You,
Instagram. What's her
you
name?
monster.
What's the at?
You monster.
I'm not saying I dislike old. You know what? I'm just gonna stop it. Right
Yeah,
now.
good job.
It's-
Good job.
Good call.
See, I brought entertainment. That's. Oh, there's Duckus.
Well, he used one to look at it and then didn't move it. That seems wrong.
Because he's got 4 long.
Well, he has to move it if he looks at it.
No, he doesn't.
The reset
You have to move
happened.
one. If he only looks at one, you have to move one.
No, you don't.
The
was
reset
something
happened
on
when
that.
you were 8.
Yeah. Waltz
Just
recruited
think
me when I
about
was
that.
12, by the way. Like, that's how young I was when Waltz recruited
That's
me.
mine, Ryan. But you can just put it on the floor wherever.
You taking a seat? Jumping in? I can't get you on camera. Just
No, I don't even know.
I'm
what's
trying to
going on
read
in
the
this game.
chat.
all right. No, don't worry about that.
TikTok, Instagram's for old people.
Instagram's for old. See, how do you feel now? Instagram's for old people.
Yeah.
Is that Jared? Jared, what's your daughter's TikTok or Snapchat?
Stop.
That's not
Please,
Jared. I don't know who
please
that
stop.
guy is.
This is making me uncomfortable.
So you can just look at one. You can just pay a force and look at the top card and not have to move it.
Yeah.
For what?
Wow.
Oh, man.
May place one in use pile.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Look at
card.
that. All right.
Again, Wirfs has played this deck
Yeah.
way too many times.
Just check your pay one, check your destiny. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be that. Or if you
I-
don't, if you don't like the card, you can move it.
I'm just gonna stop the joke here. Like it's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble
Please
if I don't.
stop.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Honestly, you are a minor, and there are certain things that we don't want to aid or abet.
Yeah. Now.
Somebody.
Ryan, he was 8 during the reset.
I'm 16.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god. I'm going to die.
Got him.
Well, I'm older than all of you.
Got him.
Ray, they don't matter.
Ray got him.
That don't matter.
She's gonna watch this. You're on here. He
My
probably.
girlfriend? No, she's not.
He probably already told her, and she's watching right now.
That's
Oh,
Ray,
boy.
as in
Yeah.
Ray Walset's wife.
We
Right.
know, yeah,
Yeah.
we know who that is.
Ray probably told her, and she's watching now.
No, she's not.
I didn't know who Ray was. I know who Ray is. I didn't realize that was Ray.
Yeah.
She's like the only ginger I know who's proud of the fact she's ginger.
I would say
All-
a solid
I
60%
think
of them are.
every ginger I know is proud of the fact that they're ginger.
Where's the
Oh,
only ginger
listen,
I know who
wait.
has
I know
soul?
people.
Wait,
I know people who are not gingers who dye their hair and claim the title ginger with pride,
Yeah,
and
but-
it's messed up.
But this is like high school we're talking about now, so it's bad.
Is it?
This is no, this is Communing Kessel runs,
Yeah, I know. I
okay.
played against it.
and then against Wirfs playing ROPS 9s.
We call it nines.
Yeah, I was thinking about playing this deck too. I just didn't want to play it 4 games.
Yeah,
I had the same.
I'll tell you what, I played Wirfs game 7 and he was very excited. He didn't have to play the deck again,
Yeah.
so joke's on him.
Worse.
I
wants to
brought
burn
this
this
deck, and I
deck.
was like, I can't play this 4 games live.
Yeah,
Fair.
Looks like Jeremy tries to gin and Worfs just rips a Force Lightning and says no thanks.
no thanks.
No.
So we've completed the Kessel run yet?
We've completed
Twice.
2
We've
Kessel
completed
runs.
a couple.
Kessel runs.
Yeah,
I feel like if another Kessel run comes down,
So-
he just loses the game.
It's hard to
So-
know what
Does
life
he
force
even have
totals
enough
are.
force to
Is
retrieve?
Lebo out?
No.
no Lebo. Kira's
Kira
out.
is, but like you've got to drain her battle at her.
Yeah.
And he's not battling
She's
into
not there.
Premier Tarkin.
Uncontrollable Fury on Vader. yet?
Uncontrollable Fury's
It's
out.
been there for turns.
Premier Tarkin.
It's actually doing the
like,
most work.
Non-V
Yeah,
Premier Tarkin, I think, is the
Fury.
MVP.
Like I'm looking at these stacks right now. Wirfs has 4
like,
cards, is what I see.
you can't X-wing cannon.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, like Premier Tarkin, like non-virtual, with Vader, on Mara's ship. You can't X-wing cannon that because
I
he can
know,
just
I
cancel the
he's
weapon
just like
destiny.
ISB
It's
Tarkin, I use
nuts.
them all the time.
So good.
Yeah, Uncontrollable Fury did the majority of the damage on our game.
All right, we're getting some judge corrections here.
So I take it no Baron and cannons.
No,
Nope. I see a
a Boban ship,
And Zuckuss and ship.
Zuckuss ship, and a Mara ship.
Yeah, that's kind of. Oh, and I heard lots of set for stuns on Luke. Is that what?
That's happened at least once. No, at least twice.
Wirfs was waiting for Jeremy to move Luke to Ral tier.
So I couldn't read. What,
Yeah.
So what did Jeremy grab?
Control.
Yeah, that's the one. Wait,
Except he didn't have it out at first, so he couldn't grab it.
wait, is it just control?
combo.
No, it's
Combo.
Okay,
That's just too many words.
I see. I was like, did he separate the combo or no?
All right, so my
That's
guess
interesting.
Here's the
He's
card
got to.
and play both of them.
I think he was trying to go from Kessel to Rendili with Slave.
I think other way
One,
around,
and-
but yeah.
or one or the other, and realized he doesn't have the hyperspeed to make it. Because hyperspeed 5.
Yeah, that's the problem with
You can
Rendili and
step out.
Kessel. I don't know why.
Yeah,
we-
that's odd.
I don't know
Retrieves
why
the gun.
Kessel over Eridu, honestly, but
He doesn't have enough Imperials to make it worth it. Requires
yeah, but
6
at least
ability.
then you are the.
Hunting
Yeah, you got
Falcon
Rendili
as
together.
Oh, Kessel, is that what?
Yeah, it's only 5 ability.
So if you're thinking you're playing against normal Yoda communing,
Oh.
it just feels like Wirfs is so much further down.
He's got 4 force, it looks like. I'm so confused. Like, we've obviously been watching this game. Jeremy's
Does
gonna.
Jeremy retrieve like a million? Is that
Yeah, I mean, he's retrieving with Luke almost every turn. He's got an It Could Be Worse loop going.
Do we have Eric on table?
No Erica.
Oh, that's bad.
And he goes over to
Wirfs has
flies over to Kessel,
one
peels 2
force
to
left.
uncontrollable. I think that's his last card in Life Force.
Wirfs has a single card left.
And
How many does Jeremy have?
and-
1,
and
2,
Boba
3,
Fett
4,
moved over
5,
to Rendili.
6?
Wirfs is not going to be able to do 6 damage next turn, and he's going to lose to Uncontrollable Fury.
Retrieve 1, so up to 7. Battle there. That makes sense. Draws a 7, but gets canceled.
Wirfs just loses the game.
Yeah.
Wow, congrats to Jeremy.
We think. Yeah.
Moving on
looks
to
like
day
it.
2.
I hear Kesseling whooping, so. Chat, listen. I don't know what happened here. I was here the whole time.
That was hard fought by Chris. It's just so hard to tell.
Yeah.
Well, it's just when he retrieves a million.
Just did everything right.
Yeah.
Just can't deal with double Kessel Run retrieval, Luke retrieval,
Uncontrollable Fury.
Uncontrollable Fury is
Chris,
MVP.
Wirfs was just not able to kick him out. Of
Well,
space.
and Wirfs was doing like a solid 4 to
4 or
6
5
damage
turn, yeah.
per turn, and it just wasn't enough.
How?
Because
he's
of all the
draining
retrieval and
he's
all the.
draining one, retrieving one. How is Wirfs not winning that?
Because he's also doing 2 uncontrollable fury damage, and he's also doing.
So it's 4/4.
He's also getting Kessel Run retrieval, and he's
He put a
also
lot of cards on
not
the table
putting as
'cause
many
you
cards
got
on the table.
No, MHT won.
MHT one.
MHT won the
That's
other
what I
game.
heard, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't hear any of that.
Never mind. Don't take. I could have sworn I heard MHT won.
I wouldn't be surprised if
I'll
that
go
was
check it out.
still going on though, because it started after this game started. But we'll go look into that, or Bill's going to look into that.
I'm gonna steal a spot for a second.
But well, it's been a long day. We've been here for 12 hours.
Wirfs has played 5 games with this deck. His brain is just melted at this point.
Oh, the players' brains are certainly melted. My brain is melted enough, and I've done nothing but sit here and talk about it all day.
I've been drinking caffeine. I'm gonna crash tonight.
Yeah.
Consolation tournament is just gonna be. What do my cards do again?
Yep.
Yeah, MHT won. I was right.
Yeah, Matt. So Matt Harrison Trainer won that game, and now I believe that the top 4 are selecting their opponents from the
Yeah, they'll be
from 5 through 8.
randomly
Oh, those
selected
are
tomorrow morning.
randomly selected tomorrow morning.
Yep. So top 4 is what? Greg, Joe,
Ray, I thought it was pretty fun.
The top 4, yeah.
Ryan, Justin is top 4. Bottom
Yep.
4 is Jeremy,
Shaw.
Matt. No,
Right.
he was top 4.
Oh, he was
No,
top
no, no,
four.
Hayes.
Jeremy, Matt, Hayes,
No, no, no.
Kyle. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You,
Yes.
you
Yeah,
saw-
yeah. You're right.
Okay.
So
With our luck, it's gonna be Greg and Jeremy. But
yeah.
Is
So
that your team?
Joe, Justin, Greg, and Ryan selecting their opponents from Matt, Jeremy,
Hayes,
and
Kyle.
Kyle. Something like that. But we'll look forward to being with you tomorrow morning for the top 8 and crowning a world champion in less than 24 hours.
Hopefully.
We'll if we don't, that would be
10 o'clock home?
yeah. It's after
Jesus,
10.
dude.
So hopefully within 24 hours.
I'll go be out.
But
Top 8
we'll
is 9
we'll
tomorrow,
see
right?
everyone tomorrow morning at
9 a.m.?
but we'll see everyone tomorrow morning. Check the Star Wars CCG forums for the start times and all of that. But we'll be here and we'll take you all through the action tomorrow. So until then, be well and see you tomorrow.